Welcome to Start Learning English. I'm really happy you are here today. In this video, I want to share something very real with you. I want to talk about motivation when learning English, not in a teaching way, not like a lesson, just like a normal person sharing thoughts, feelings, and daily experiences. This video is for listening practice, so please relax, listen slowly. You don't need to understand every word, just try to catch the main idea. Now let me start. When I first started learning English, I felt very excited. Everything felt new. New sounds, new words, new expressions. I watched videos. I listened to podcasts. I imagined myself speaking English fluently one day. But after some time, something changed. I started to feel tired. I started to feel bored, and sometimes I felt very frustrated. Maybe you feel the same. You study English for weeks or months or even years, but you still feel slow. You still feel stuck. You still feel like you are not improving. If this sounds like you, don't worry. You are not alone. I want to tell you something very important. Feeling unmotivated is normal. Motivation is not something that stays with us all the time. It comes and it goes. Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel weak. That's just part of being human. For me, motivation often disappears when I compare myself to others. I see people speaking English very fast, very confidently, very naturally, and I think to myself, why am I still so slow? Why can't I speak like that? Am I not good at languages? Have you ever thought like this? If yes, please pause for a moment. Let me ask you a question. Do you compare your beginning to someone else's middle or end? Because that is not fair to yourself. Everyone has a different story, a different background, a different pace. Some people live in English-speaking countries. Some people use English every day at work. Some people started learning English when they were very young. And some people like us learn English step by step, slowly, after work, after a long day. That does not make us weak. It makes us strong. One thing that really helped me stay motivated was changing how I think about English. I stopped thinking, I must be fluent. Instead, I started thinking, I just want to understand a little more today. Not perfect English, just better than yesterday. For example, some days my only goal is to understand one video like this. I don't write anything. I don't study grammar. I just listen. And when I finish listening, I tell myself, good job. You did something today. This is very important. Motivation grows when you feel success, even small success. If your goal is too big, motivation dies quickly. But if your goal is small, clear, and realistic, motivation stays longer. Let me give you an example from my daily life. After work, I often feel tired. My brain feels heavy. I don't want to study anything difficult. So I don't force myself to read long articles or do difficult exercises. I just listen. I listen while drinking water. I listen while sitting quietly. Sometimes I listen while lying down, and I tell myself, this is enough for today. This way, English becomes part of my life, not a punishment. Another thing that helps me stay motivated is accepting slow progress. Learning English is not like turning on a light. It's more like watching the sunrise. You don't see big changes in 1 minute, but after some time, everything becomes brighter. Sometimes you don't notice progress at all, but one day suddenly, you understand a sentence that you couldn't understand before. Or you hear a word and think, oh, I know this word. That moment is very powerful. So please don't quit before those moments come. Let me ask you something. Why are you learning English? Is it for work, for travel, for a better future, or maybe just for yourself? Whatever your reason is, it matters. When you feel tired or unmotivated, remind yourself of that reason. You don't need strong motivation every day. You only need a clear reason. For me, English is not just a language. It's a tool. It helps me connect with people. It helps me learn new ideas. It helps me see the world differently. And that is why I continue, even on difficult days. Another thing I want to share is this. You don't need to study English like a student all the time. You can learn English like a friend, listen to stories, listen to daily life, listen to people talking about feelings, habits, and simple things. That's why this channel exists. You don't need pressure here. You don't need stress. Just listen. Just enjoy the process. If you feel bored with one topic, change it. Listen to something else. English is everywhere. You don't need to follow one strict path. Also, please be kind to yourself. If you miss one day, it's okay. If you miss 1 week, it's okay. What matters is that you come back. Motivation is not about never stopping. It's about always returning. Before I end this video, I want to ask you a question. What is the hardest part of learning English for you right now? Listening, speaking, motivation? You can write your answer in the comments. I really want to know. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Thank you for listening until the end. If this video helps you feel a little more motivated, please like the video. If you think it can help someone else, please share it. And if you want more slow, calm, real English listening practice, subscribe to Start Learning English. I truly appreciate you. Keep going. You are doing better than you think. See you in the next video.